Good morning, my name is Neil. Welcome back to Bold Basic. Today we are going to show you the Giants of Mandurah. There are total 6 giants. 5 of them you can find in Google Maps. The last one you actually have to get the clues from the visitor center in Mandurah and find it. And the 6th one, it's not in Google Maps. We tried ChatGPT, it's not anywhere. So you have to break those clues. You can get some hints from ChatGPT, and that is not allowed to publish the location. Giant number 1, it's in no particular order. This is the closest to the home. The first giant is actually in Subiaco. And the name of this giant is Billy Bob. Billy Bob is sleeping, which is quite good to look at. And it's made out entirely of wood. If I'm not wrong, that's what it looks like. And you can see this is a very big structure with a big belly like mine. Those are the foots, barefoot, we can call it. And this is the back. This is a pretty big one. You are seeing the back and the back of the head. And pretty much, if we are coming around here to this side, so that's the hand, trying to punch the ground or covering their head from something. And if we come here, look at the attention to detail. This is the ear of the Billy Bob. So let's go back to the car, and we're gonna do it the easy way for the first 5 because not particularly good in treasure hunt. So we are gonna use Google Maps and go to the second one, which is in Mandurah, which is about 50 k's or 60 k's from Subiaco. So it's gonna take us a good hour or 45 minutes. Now, there are 2 ways to get to Mandurah. Either we can take the southbound freeway, or we can take the road near the beach. We're just cruising down Marine Parade, and check out that view to our right. You can already see the sparkling blue water of Coastlines Beach coming into sight. Absolutely stunning. Let's hop out for this view. So you are able to look at the ocean is so clear, and the vibe here is just pure summer. As we are moving towards the left, off in the distance, you can spot the Fremantle port. We have taken the scenic route, so we have come through Coastlines, Fremantle, Rockingham, Safety Bay, and now in Mandurah. In Mandurah Visitor Center, we have collected this piece of paper, which has the secret to crack the 6th giant. So what it says is, when we found the 8th giant, there is a special symbol, and we need to take a picture of that symbol. They also said we need the picture from the Subiaco, which we have already visited, which we already have with us. Then there's a QR code right in this form, and we need to scan that QR code. And once the QR code is scanned, there's gonna be some things gonna appear. We don't know what yet. First, we are gonna collect the symbols. Then we are gonna scan the QR code. And once the QR code is scanned, it says, if we put the correct symbols in the special code breaker totem, look, then it will give us the location of the super secret giant. Now, if you do not want to scan this QR code, there is a code breaker right in front of the information center. So you can use that as well. So let's get on the road. And the first one that we are going to visit now, it's called Seabass Song Giant. Welcome to Seabass Song Giant. So this is the Seabass Song. That's what this giant is called. It's gonna be a bit difficult to look at the front side of it because it's on the cliff. It is something like the giant is looking towards the sea or guarding the sea. Yeah, beautiful creature. Same woodwork we can see, same foot, and I don't know what it is. Looks like a big mic kind of a thingy, Please let us know if you know what Seba's song giant is holding. Right, so let's capture those symbols that we need to find the sixth secret giant. This is what the Seba song looks like, and if I go towards left, this is what the giant is looking at, to the endless waters and the land a bit far away. This is the pathway, and the symbol of the snake lives here is printed. This particular giant is facing the waters, and it's about 10 minutes walk from the car park. Just by the giant here in Mandurah, look at those windsurfers out there. I guess the breeze is just perfect today for some surfing. The next giant that we are gonna visit is Jyttes Hytte. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. That's the one. Then we are going to go to this one, and then we are gonna go to Little Louis. And after combining all of those, we should have the symbols ready to go ahead to put in this QR code, which should give us the sixth location. This is the view from the sidewalk to the third giant of the day. The waves are pretty strong. These are the stairs that we have to climb to reach the foothills of the giant. Before I show you the giant, because this is on a bit of a vantage point, let me show you the sea, or where the giant is actually looking at. So that's the horizon at the distance. Sun is going down. This is a closer look. You can see the attention to detail with regards to the beard of this giant. So I'm just gonna go back and show you how the back looks like. That's the ear, the signature ear that we are looking at all of this giant. See what the giant is looking at. How good is this? This looks pretty epic. That was giant number 3 that we have just seen. Now onwards to the giant number 4. Walking towards the 4th giant. It's near this beautiful lake. This giant is called Jyttes Circle Stone. That's a traditional name. I'm not quite sure if that's the right pronunciation. This is also like the Subiaco one, where it's laying on its belly and has a big belly like me. The foot are pretty much the same. That's the back view of the giant. If you look at the attention to detail, this giant is actually holding on to this rock, and by looking at the face, it looks like that he is also looking directly. If you want to learn more about this giant, this board will give you some idea about it. This is the symbol, and the symbol is just located below the head. We are just showing you one. Rest of them, we are not gonna put it in the video, because then everyone will be able to crack the code easy, because the main task is to find that symbol in every giant. Look at the view just in front of the giant, looking pretty darn good. Now we are going to the 5th giant, which is called Little Louis. Yeah, en route or walking towards to see Little Louis. That's the 5th giant, and that holds the code to crack to crack the code to the final or the 6th secret giant. Let's show you, and just to let you know, Little Louis is in Mali Reserve. You do have to walk a fair bit. That's our Little Louis. You can see on his left hand, he is holding the tree over there. We can't get too close to Little Louis. The reason behind that is the place where it is, it's actually full of water. So we are at the moment standing on a tree which has fallen down. So if I show you here, so that are the roots of the tree and Little Louis. I'm scanning this QR code now and trying to crack the code. This is what we get when we scan the QR code. We have sent to a website, and we hit the Get Started button, and that will basically take us to the code breaker. As we scroll to the bottom, those are the symbols popping up. So we need to put the symbol from each giant and hit the submit button to get the result. It took us about good 20 minutes to find the location of the 6th giant. I was about to doubt myself in between if we could find it or not, but finally we can. The website is a bit wanky to move the codes or the symbols from the place where it needs to go to the black box at the bottom. It's a bit wonky to put in there, but we finally did it. And when we submit the button, we got the name and the location of it. We found the location. However, it's not possible to do it right now. It's about 7 o'clock, and from the car park, it's a 60-minute walk. So by the time we reach there, it's gonna be fully dark and we'll not be able to shoot anything. But let me give you 2 hints. First hint, it's 40 kilometers south from Little Louis. Second hint, which I already told you, 60 minutes walk from the car park. So we're gonna go back home now, come back tomorrow. So drive home, it's about 101 kilometers back to our home. So we're gonna drive back now and we're gonna drive again, the same thing, tomorrow morning. Last night we didn't go back home, so we stayed one of our friends' place, which is in between the 6th giant and our home. So this is doing like half a way. So we have came again here to do that 60 minutes walk to, I think that's a loop, going back and coming back to the car. So that's 60 minutes, about 3.5 kilometers. So let's go, let me show you a bit of the trail and let's go check out the 6th and the final giant of Mandurah. Trail is a pretty standard gravel trail. It's not paved, however it's pretty flat as well. So we have a couple more groups that we have seen who are walking there as well, and we have a couple of groups behind us. The trail gets a bit narrow from here and it gets a bit windy as well. Yeah, pretty much till this point the trail was pretty straight and wide, but here, yeah, it gets a bit smaller and we can see a lot more bigger trees which are not available on the first part of the trail. That's a good change of scenery. At this stage, if I give you another hint, we do have a lake on our left hand side. It feels like we are stepping into a secret world. This one wouldn't be visible from the road, lake or sky. Everything is green, quiet and natural. The trail is gentle, and there she is, Jyttes Hytte, massive, quiet, hidden in plain sight, made to blend in, made to surprise anyone when you finally find her. The texture of the wood, her posture, and the way she's set amongst the trees, it's like she's been here guarding this place forever. And this is definitely one that we will remember for a very long time. That was our last and final giant of Mandurah. So there are 6. We have visited all 6. Just to remind you, first 5 you can find it in Google, but the last one, the 6th one, there are symbols on each of the giants just below here, and you need to put that in the code breaker, which can be found in front of the information center or in the QR code, and that gives you the location and name. And I have provided you 3 hints. Look through the video to get those 3 hints. So thank you very much for watching. You have a good day. If you are liking this video, please give us a like and a subscribe. Signing off from the 6th and final and secret giant of Mandurah. See ya.